What's up guys, here welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll show you how to make this off-shoulder blouse. So let's get started. For this blouse, you fold your fabric into 4 places and then you take the length of your blouse. So to take the length of your blouse, you remove 6 inches. You place your tape here and then mark the length of your blouse. For mine, I'm using 26 inches and then you add 4 inches to it. So I have 30 inches altogether. So it's the length of your blouse minus 6 inches on the top part and then 4 inches for seam allowance. The next step is to divide your bust point to bust point measurement by 2. So you divide your bust point measurement by 2. I have 4.5. So my bust point is 9 inches. And then if you divide that by 2, you have 4.5. So I'll mark it here. On this line, I'll take 5 inches. So for this 5 inches, I'll use 2 inches for my hem and then 3 inches for my armhole depth. On this 5 inches mark, I'll take my bust measurement. So I'll place my tape here. I'll divide my bust measurement by 4. I have 9.5. To get the waist measurement, you place your tape here and then mark your 16 inches plus 2 inches hem for the top part. So I have 18 inches. So instead of 16 inches for the waistline, you use 18 inches. And then divide your waist measurement by 4. I have 8.5. And then for the bottom part, you take your hip measurement divided by 4. I have about 10.5. So I'll use the entire length of the blouse. And then you connect the bust line to the waistline and then to the hip line. So for the armhole cup, I'll use 2 inches instead of 1 inch. You mark your 2 inches and then you connect the line from here to this line and then to the bust line. So instead of my 1 inch armhole depth, I use 2 inches. And then for the neckline, I'll just come down by 1 inch. And then connect that line to this line. But if you want a straight neckline, you can just leave it. And then you go ahead and cut. So after cutting, this is what you will have. So for the sleeves, you fold your fabric into 4 places. And then you take the length of your sleeve minus 3 inches. So I've removed 3 inches from this part. And the length of my sleeve is 20 inches. And then I added 3 inches to it, so I have about 23 inches. On this part, you take your bicep measurement divided by 3. So it's your bicep measurement divided by 3. I have 4 inches. And then you take your blouse, you place it on this mark. You place this part on this place. And then you mark out your armhole. Again, I placed my blouse on the 4 inches mark and then marked out the armhole. I'll take this one off. On the bottom part, I'll take my wrist circumference divided by 2. So I have 4.5. And then I'll connect this line down to the wrist line. And then I'll go ahead and cut. And then I'll remove 1/2 inch from this part. So here's my sleeves and here's my blouse bodies. So you place your blouse right sides facing each other. And then you take one sleeve, you place the right side of the sleeve to the right side of the blouse. And then you go ahead and pin it. So I've pinned the armhole of the sleeve to the armhole of the blouse. And then you take the other side of the sleeve with the right sides facing each other. You pin it to the other side of the blouse. And then after pinning, you go ahead and sew. So you sew from here down to this place, and then you do the same for this part. And then you do the same for the other sleeve. So after fixing the sleeves, we'll go ahead and join the blouse together. To join the blouse, you pin the armholes together. And then you can pin the entire side of the blouse. And then you go ahead and sew. So you sew from the sleeves down to the end of the blouse, and you do the same for the other side. The next step is to go ahead and hem the neckline, and then you hem the sleeves, and then you hem the bottom of the blouse, and that's it. So here's the blouse. Please like and share this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you've not. I love you for watching. Thank you.